A prestigious moment in Purdue sports history yesterday. It was so important. We needed all three of us on the video. Matt Painter has received another award. And I want to make sure that I credit this correctly because it is certainly wordy. And it's from the Purdue Alumni Association. It is something that I did not know existed until today happened, and the video of this went straight to social media. But this comes from Boilerball, the Purdue official men's Twitter account. The caption was the highest honor you can receive from the Purdue Alumni Association. Congrats, Coach Painter, on being named a recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Meritorious Services Performed. If you watch the video of Matt Painter receiving this award, the Alumni Association ambushed Painter at the end, it looks like, end of a practice. And this is an award that's been around since the 40s. Only 30 people in the history of Purdue University have received this award from the Alumni Association. It's basically awarded to people who changed the world. Those are the only Purdue alums that receive this type of award. And Matt Painter is now on the list. As the person crowning Matt Painter said in the moment he gave this award out, the last two people who received this award were Neil Armstrong and then someone named Gene Cernan, who I don't know who that is. But Neil Armstrong was the moon guy. So the guy that went to the moon got this, and now Matt Painter is getting this, which I guess says something about what getting to the national championship is like metaphorically for Purdue basketball. Dion, I'm going to throw this to you first. I know you like awards that we didn't know existed until suddenly they do. What's your reaction to Matt Painter receiving the Distinguished Alumni Award?
Had to Google meritorious as you were talking, just so I make sure I was on the right plane with all this. Um, Paint can't lose at the moment. He even wins stuff we didn't know existed. He's winning the stuff that's in front of us. He's winning the stuff that's behind us. Him and Neil Armstrong are now in the same category. So here's what I'm thinking Paint does. I'm thinking Paint goes on to change the world, which, by the way, he changed my world. He brought Omer Meyer into my life, and that was a beautiful thing for me. So he did change my world. He wins the Natty. Him and Omer go to the moon, is where I'm thinking this heads next.
I don't know what to do with that. Cart, I feel like you could probably help us dissect the film of this because if you do watch the full video, not only is it Painter receiving the award, but Painter at least was either playing dumb or genuinely didn't know this was him because they announced we're giving this to Matt Painter, and his reaction is like, I was wondering who was going to get this. Coach Painter, who do you think the Alumni Association will be honoring at a Purdue basketball practice? You think Jakari Harris is getting this? But Cart, what I don't know. Help me sort through the video of this.
Well, first off, I was trying to see who else who had won. I know you pointed out obviously some people who had won it, but I wanted to see like who else had gotten this. And it led me to someone where the page where I could nominate people. And I just nominated Braden just now as Dion was speaking. So that's good. Hopefully he gets it next season. Um, I mean, look, I think this has once again been the summer of Purdue and war chest paint, and this is what occurs when this happens. It's a very distinguished award, as the name of it actually states. Um, I'm surprised that Gene Katie hasn't won this award, from what I've been told. But also, maybe did Gene Katie actually go to Purdue? Does anyone know the answer to that?
Did Paint went to Purdue? I didn't know that either.
Has John Wooden won this?
Yeah,
He's on the list.
I think so. Yeah.
Is John Wooden older than Neil Armstrong?
I
Uh,
try. So Red Mackey has won it. Neil Armstrong has won it. Uh, I'm trying to think. Wait, did Wooden win it?
John Wooden has a statue at Purdue.
But you can't be a distinguished alumni if you didn't graduate from there.
Didn't John Wooden graduate from Purdue?
So John Wooden did win the award. Yes,
Okay, I was going to say. Otherwise, everything I've known has been torn to shreds.
he's the first individual to receive the honor since 1999. Damn, their alumni has been dropping the ball. They couldn't find anyone between then.
Dion, how's your job going?
Beginning of the school year, everything's like a little up and down. One of the biggest issues we've had is we can't find any uniforms for our girls' sports teams.
Mm. That's a difficult thing to find a solution for. I know damn well all about that because I got a daughter that just turned 2. She's into sports and she's already outgrowing every little piece of sports apparel she had. Thankfully, I know Clara Kate Creations. Clara Kate Creations was started by a former high school teacher who quit because it wasn't cost effective to send new twins and a 2-year-old to daycare. She found it easier to make girl sports apparel than finding it to buy. And I am so thankful that she exists because if we have an old shirt of Murph's that she's outgrown, we can send it in and she takes that piece of apparel that means something and upcycles it into an outfit that Murphy can now wear as she grows up. She makes great stuff. It's honestly kind of like your fullback's wife, Kyle Juszczyk. Is that how you say it? She does that. But honestly, I think Clara Kate's coming for Mrs. Juszczyk's job.
I love that. I'm a big Juice guy, love his wife. Love Claire Kate even more than both of them, though.
You can send in your own custom ideas and she will come up with a design. She's just the best. Look up Clara Kate Creations on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and more. Huh.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Zach Edey, back-to-back National Player of the Year, not distinguished alumni.
Did he graduate, though?
Ooh, Edie might not have graduated.
Yes, he did.
I thought Edie played 3.
No,
No,
Edey played 4. He's a senior.
you're right. Edie did play 4. He just turned down the COVID year. Forgot Edie could have had a COVID year. Crazy.
I do
Yeah,
want
Um,
to point
maybe the
out
whole
Cart.
speeding ticket thing, like you can't have a misdemeanor on your record.
we can't bring a black mark to the Purdue alumni legacy here, so that tracks. Turns out Gene Cernan also a Moon guy. So basically, the only people who have received this award are Moon guys until Matt Painter. If you guys won't say it, can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shouldn't we have waited? Like we're talking about guys who landed on the moon here that were the last recipients of this. Respectfully, Matt Painter hasn't completed the moon landing here. Like we're not giving Neil Armstrong this award if he doesn't set foot on the moon. One small step for man, flag on the moon, right? Like you got to actually finish the landing and come home. And like I get Paint's in his prime. I get he's had a good summer, hot paint summer, as I like to call it. We're 1 year removed from this guy getting punked by Tom Izzo. And that's the time we decide to give him Neil Armstrong love? Like, win a natty and I could get this, right? Am I tripping on
I'd argue getting Omar Meyer to commits up there with landing on the moon. I also want to point out Cart nominated someone for an award that's not an alumni yet, by the way.
I mean, he's basically there.
that? Do you
It's
think
for the following year.
is Mason Gillis up for this? Mason Gillis matters.
I don't know. I feel like the Duke thing might taint it.
Mm.
But it's, I don't know. This feels like something that's just like they wanted to figure out a way to get cute, and this is the way to get cute.
I think they just wanted Paint to win something again. Like we want to keep having Paint win. So let's just keep coming up with stuff. Most importantly, though, what do you think the decibel situation is on the moon?
Uh, can I go hand up here? Is Neil Armstrong dead?
Yeah.
What does that have to
13
do with
years.
if there's decibels on the moon?
I'm just wondering like what he thinks about this.
Oh, like could we tap him in?
Well, because like usually when it comes to awards, past award winners really have thoughts on who gets it. I'd like to know what the approval rating is of the distinguished alumni on this.
Mm.
It's not discussed enough that Neil Armstrong went to Purdue, I feel like.
Well, that's for another short, but we can talk about how they threw a person into an autopilot rocket, and all you had to do was just get on it and get out and plant a flag.
I feel like there's a history catch up I need to do with a lot of this, but Matt Painter would be a terrible astronaut is one of my takeaways from this entire combo.
Do we do a live
Congrats.
show from the moon?
What?
No, I don't. No.